Shalom, I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Havakar Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here that's pushing this truth and all four corners in truth and sincerity. I'm going in on this brief topic about generational wealth. You know, a lot of Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they trying to build generational wealth. You know, and we know generational wealth. We know according to the scriptures, generational wealth. That's not going. We not going to get that because we under the curses. So-called Edomites, they got that generational wealth off of you know, so-called slavery. That's the only way they was able to get generational wealth. And generational wealth meaning leaving wealth to the next generation of you know, offspring. I'm gonna go into the article. It says this is from I forgot which website I got it from, but that's neither here nor there. It says what's the definition of generational wealth and how can I build it? It goes to say generational wealth is a term that's thrown around quite frequently these days. Yeah, it is thrown around quite frequently these days because the millennials of the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they think through getting little companies or whatever, they can make money and the housing market and this and that, the things that Esau been doing for a long time. They think they up on game and they can do this thing and they can create wealth. But let me tell you something. If Esau give you anything, you can trust and believe that it's pretty much to an end. You ain't going to absorb too much out of it. Just like how Esau is letting everybody get into these philosophies, not just the philosophies, the way of life of America. America is gone. America is a sponge that was soaking wet, and it been rained out. It's still damp, but it's almost dried up, man. But I'm gonna go into the article and say generational wealth is a term that's thrown around quite frequently these days. But what is the definition of generational wealth? And how can you create generational wealth and build it for you and your family? Well, let's start with these easy part to define generational wealth. Let's start with the easy part, defining generational wealth. What is generational wealth? Generational wealth also called family wealth or multi-generational wealth or legacy wealth, which is wealth that's passed down from generation to generation to another. And we know the only way you can pay the only wealth that was passed down from generation to generation is through those so-called Edomites. And how did they get generational wealth? They got it off of slavery, the original stock of the stock market, the ones that helped build this country up, man. We know these things, but let's continue on. Now, generational wealth takes many forms. It can be the form of traditions and heirlooms, and even biological or good genes. Well, we know that's not the generational wealth that people talking about. Even though the so-called the people of the so-called people of Israel, the lost tribes of Israel, they always say, yeah, you got my good genes, you got inherited my good hair, my good skin, my good genes, and things like that. You know, because like they said, you know, we're on age. But anyway, continuing on, how can I build generational wealth? You build generational wealth by acquiring generational assets that you can lead to your hands. Generational assets, talking about housing, businesses, things like that. You even got some people now that sitting up here getting huge life insurance policies. When somebody passes, they can pay their bills, their debts off. But even still, we know, even when you pay that debt off, that you still gonna have debts. You're not gonna never own nothing in this place. And on top of that, like these companies got these loopholes. You have a life insurance policy. Next thing you know is There's a difference between term and whole life. You gotta die this certain kind of way to get the money. It's just foolishness, man. And Jake Israel just lost, man. Continuing on, assets or anything you own that put money in your pocket rather than take money out of your pocket. So like we said, we talk. Well, honestly, you don't own anything. You buy a car, you pay it off. You don't own it because if you don't keep the tax renewed, the state can take it from you and it'll belong to them. You got a house, you got a deed, you get the deed on the house, you buy the house. Next thing you know, you paid for 40 years. You don't pay your ground taxes. They're gonna take your house from you, or you don't pay your water bill. They're gonna take the house from you. So I mean, honestly, that's letting you know right there that it's bullcrap. For every few months, I get money deposited in my account because I own these assets. And when I pass, I can leave these stocks to the next generation, and they will collect dividends as well. We already know, because of the curses we in, Israel try to build anything. They work hard, get the 401k, and build it. You sit up there, put in that hard work, you pass it, your family members not going to care about what you did. They just going to blow the money, man. You're not going to have generational wealth because of us being in the curses, being in these curses, man, from Deuteronomy 28:16 to 68. Jake not gonna keep it, man. They not gonna keep it, man. Everybody's vision is totally different. But I got a scripture, It goes this Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but not fulfilled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there's none warm. And he that earneth wages, earneth to put into a bag with holes. I mean, that's talking about working, trying to work overtime and all this and that. But we know these scriptures are twofold. We can equate that into Israelites sitting up there trying to get this generational wealth, trying to put in work to get generational wealth, man. It ain't nothing but a bag with holes in it. You sit up there, you get money, you save up that money, man, and the IRS can take it from you. Anybody can take it from you. Somebody can hack your account and it get taken from you, man. Generational wealth ain't nothing, man. And all you niggas sitting up here talking about the real generational wealth is Salakia. I went out that article too quick. Salakia. I'm gonna go back to the article. I went out it too quick because it had a key point. Oh man. Yeah. Generational wealth. You building generational wealth by acquiring generational assets you can leave to your hands. No, that wasn't it. Oh, here we go, yeah. When it said, what is generational wealth? It said it could be in any form of traditions. Traditions, man. Traditions of being an Israelite, learning these laws, statutes, and commandments, knowing who you are as a people, knowing that you the Lord's chosen people, man. That's the real generational wealth right there, man. Not no fiat money, not no fiat money. I wanted to go into it and see how the dollar bill dropped, how it constantly, continuously dropped. But how you gonna worry about the generational wealth when the USA debt clock is at $22 trillion, man? Get out of here, man. Oh yeah, but I got another scripture. Salakia. Let's go to Proverbs. Yeah, Proverbs. Man, my phone, this goddamn Satan. All right, let's go to Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death, man. And in that day of wrath, when our big brother Yahweh shall come back, man, generational wealth ain't gonna get you nothing, man. That shit ain't gonna get you nothing, man. You sitting up here worrying about $1, man. Worrying about $1. That ain't gonna get you delivered. Only thing it's gonna get you delivered to is delivered to them death angels faster. Them death angels in our big brother Yahweh Shai, man. It ain't gonna get you delivered to them chariots, man. Continue on. Proverbs 11:28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall. You trust in them riches, you worry about generational wealth, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. You gonna fall, man. And what you gonna fall to, man? You gonna fall to the sword. You gonna fall to those missiles, man. You gonna fall. But the righteous shall flourish as the branches, man. The righteous shall flourish, man. Meaning is going. Let's go on to that word flourish. I don't want to go off my own understanding. You know, flourish, to bud, to sprout, to bloom, man. It's going to grow, man. The righteous going to grow. You know, the righteous going to grow as branches, man. As the branches, man, like branches. People keep on worrying about generational wealth, man. That stuff ain't nothing, man. You know, I ain't gonna make this no long lesson. You know, I don't really do long videos through the spirit, but you know, I think I'm gonna end it on this one. Luke 16:13, and this is our big brother Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, "No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other." Meaning, man, if you sitting up there and love that money, man, you gonna be sitting up there putting that time into trying to build your generational wealth, trying to obtain money, meaningless money here, and you ain't putting no time in the Lord, man. He will hate one and love the other, or else he will hold on to the one and despise the other, man. You gonna hold on to the money. You get the money, you gonna hold on to it. You gonna be selfish. You ain't gonna be charitable. You just gonna have it. Just trying to build your wealth for you and your family, man. When the scriptures say you supposed to love thy brother, when you take it to a perspective with Yahweh Shai, he was a man that had was pretty much well off, but he left all that to do his father work, which was profitable. You know, you niggas worry about this generational wealth. That's all you worrying about is your legacy, man, and that's pride in vain, man. You ain't nothing without the Lord, man. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. Now let's go into this word Mammon, because I ain't really particularly sure what that is, but I'm not even gonna say think. I'm just gonna read it. Hey, treasures, man, riches, where it is personified or opposed to Yahweh, man. He don't deal with that, man. You know, he don't deal with that. You cannot serve Yahweh and treasures, man. Well, I'm gonna end it on that note, man. You know, hopefully this video was edifying. You know, and like we said, that generational wealth don't mean nothing. Again, I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom.